Hey Leo. Oops. I was just singing. I will not do that to you. I can't sing. Leo, March 2020. Boy, if you have any, well, there we go. Cancer in your chart. Cancer just had quite the reading. Oh my goodness. Look at these cards that are coming out for you. So, Leo, March 2020. We have on March 9th a full moon in Virgo. And on March 24th, a new moon in Aries. So sometimes that helps with timing of events. So on the top, my intention for this reading is the top row will be what's on your mind. The middle row will be sort of your day-to-day mundane things. And then the bottom is your foundation or subconscious. But if I get other messages, I will deviate from that. Six of Pentacles. Balance, give and take. If you can help someone out, maybe consider it. As long as you feel as though it's a reciprocal, not that you're keeping track, but if someone's always coming to you and you don't feel like they are, if it's like codependent versus helping them get on their feet and they just need a little help, you'll have to weigh that. And if you need a little help, that's great, but you have to think about that too. Have I been asking for more help? This is a pentacle card. It doesn't only have to be money. Are you the type of person that reaches out to your friends and needs to vent, but then when someone calls you, you don't really have time for it, or vice versa? Thinking about those types of things. Where in your life are things pretty well balanced or not balanced? All right, so in the first row here, you have the Death card, transformation. The butterfly never goes back to being a caterpillar. They are on another level. They've moved forward. They transformed. It doesn't mean you have to stay where you are, but you've moved on from something. You've put it to rest, and it's no longer sort of in your playlist. The King of Cups. We have two mature energies here. We have the King of Cups, and in its positive sense, this King of Cups is very aware of his emotions and able to, I got to be careful with gender because these are energies, so don't get too hung up on the gender. They feel their emotions, they can express their emotions, but they are not ruled by their emotions. They are not angry or emotionally manipulative or fly off the handle or make decisions based on a emotion that is fleeting. That's not something that's, when they wake up the next morning, they may not be feeling it. That's the immature side of the King of Cups. And this very determined, energizing, enthusiastic Queen of Wands here. This energy is, when this queen sets her mind to something, they do not, a hiccup here and there, a setback here and there, they don't see it as a failure. They see it as a learning opportunity, and it motivates them to move forward, and they think, oh, maybe this is going to make things even better. So they have a really positive outlook on life and a determination that is really impressive and makes them a good entrepreneur. They're a nice match. The fire signs are good matches with each other. So you may feel stuck at the moment, that things aren't moving forward as quickly as you'd like, and that's one thing the Queen of Wands is not super keen on. However, she will see this challenge as an opportunity. So if she has to wait on something, she's going to use the time wisely. Or she's going to say, well, I'll use this time to meditate. I'll use this time to consider other angles, um, and usually it provides new insight. And in retrospect, you'll be glad that something felt stuck. And it is Mercury in retrograde too in March. I forgot to tell pretty much all the other signs. Yeah, so if things do feel a little hung up or a little stalled, it's okay. Like, I think in the long run, you'll be appreciative that you had that time. And the Fool. Yeah, there's definitely maybe it's like spring is in the air if you're in the northern hemisphere, a spring in your step, motivated, a lot of energy around you this month. Some of you may be transforming your body, like with Death card and the Fool and this Queen. I feel like you're getting out and moving forward and focused on something new, inspired by something, actively working on something, enthusiastic, passionate about something. You may just be getting out and hiking. Page of Swords. You might be active online. You might be doing some online dating, starting a website, starting something new again. So there may be a glitch because of Mercury in retrograde, but that's all right. The Queen doesn't mind. Maybe you can tweak something and make it better. Maybe you could add a new feature you didn't even think about, or you were trying to push it through fast. And this gives you a chance to now go back and kind of put the icing on the cake, put those extra special finishing touches on something. But I could see you starting a YouTube channel, Instagram, starting some sort of putting up a website, Etsy, whatever, and moving forward with something. What's kind of at the root of the problem? Five of Wands. Yeah, this is competition. The Queen of Wands, she will say, okay, I like to run 5Ks during the weekend because it keeps me motivated to run during the week, and it's fun, friendly competition, and it's a nice social atmosphere in it. Yeah, it keeps me motivated. Some people can look at it and get very not take it so fun. Oh, like, geez, playing Pictionary with someone who won't be named. They'll know if they watch this, and they became so competitive it ruined. And my son was there, 13-year-old, like an actual child was there and could handle not winning, but this adult couldn't. So it's like, come on, let's keep things in perspective, and keep it friendly, keep it fun. Yeah, where do you want to put your energy? Do you want to continue to put your energy into things that, maybe this is just the universe telling you this is the wrong way to go. If you're not getting anywhere, let it go. Move on. And then the enlightenment would be the wisdom that you acknowledge that wasn't the right path and are heading off in a new path. So make sure wherever you're putting your energy, we only have a finite amount of energy, you're putting it into something that has good returns, right? Kind of like this. Let's invest wisely, and let's invest in yourself wisely, and make sure you have the time and energy to do things that you are motivated about and excited about, because it's going to make it a lot easier to stick with it if it's something you're interested in. Oh my God, Cancer got this in the exact same position. You may want to watch Cancer's video. I I could see you and Cancer doing well together, actually. But there could be something there with. But this is really wanting on a deep level, a deep, really nice connection. So I see these. So you want someone that's going to be a partner, that there's give and take and mutual support. You may be hiding a relationship for some reason with it down on this level. I'm not sure. All right. Some of you, this isn't for a select few, may be dating more than one person and it's time to make a decision and you're having trouble. Yep, time to, as I said, it's time to, whoa, what the hell? Oh my God. I just got, that's weird, the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the Five of Swords. Whoa. And right in the middle of those, Judgment. It's time to take action. It's time to take action. The choice may be neither person is right. And it's time to cut them loose and move on. The fives, I mean, we have to put the fives in perspective. You actually have, except for the Judgment card, you have, and the Judgment and the Hangman. Those are the only major arcanas. The rest are the minor cards. So the fives, you have every five actually, because you also have the Five of Rods here. The fives are like a stone, a pebble in your shoe. So if you're walking from the kitchen to the bathroom, provided you don't live in a mansion, you can deal with a pebble in your shoe. But if you're going out to walk 4 miles, it's going to be a problem. You will have to deal with it. You will have to get that pebble out of your shoe eventually, because eventually you're going to have to walk more than a few feet, right? So it's like, Leo, this Hanged Man is here because you're not dealing with something. You to transform your life, you have to stop and take that pebble out of your shoe. You have to get rid of some baggage. So whether it's people that are the baggage, or whatever situation, maybe past difficulties with this Five of Cups and Five of Swords, past heartaches. I mean, this dude doesn't look super happy. Putting a lot of time and energy into things that you were very excited about that just didn't work out. Could be a water sign. The give and take was missing. So this is a decision to, and this is remind me of Cancer, cut those freaking people out. It's time to put up some boundaries and not, like, this is pining over someone that treated you like shit. And maybe that's because, I don't know. Closure is bullshit. I've really come to, and you can disagree with me, but I've really come to the idea of closure is, and I think it was Glennon Doyle that said, she doesn't really believe in closure. She thinks it's an excuse to keep the drama going. And I just could not agree more. It's just, time to block, delete, stop monitoring social media accounts, keeping tabs. Like, it's time to move forward. That shit's dragging you down. And Leos are not a drag down sign. They are a vibrant moving sign. So I feel like that's what's happening. And maybe they'll come back. It's Mercury retrograde. Someone's going to come back around. And so this is your time to really prove that you are over them and are moving on and do understand that the give and take, it wasn't the quality relationship or situation, whatever it was, that you deserve or want. So this is your opportunity to, you don't have to answer a text. You don't have to, and if they're going to say, oh, you're rude, whatever, that's their reaction. if they're not going to get their way and have a temper tantrum, I mean, that's pretty much shows you why you don't want to be with them in the first place, right? If they're that immature. What happens when something serious happens? They're not going to be a good partner if they're just so hung up and reactive on their feelings and whatever themselves. So it's really time to, I think you're going to prove to yourself that you will not get sucked back in. It might be annoying. Do some cord cutting. Just be aware, cord cutting. It's so weird. The people can feel it, and that could trigger contact. So either block them so you don't even know it, or just please do not contact me again. And if they come back, just that's it. Just delete them, block them, don't answer, don't get sucked into it. And then I feel like because you're making that decision to move on, look at how you go from, oh, I'm exhausted to, oh my God, I'm free. Like that's the change in your mind. I'm free of this. I can move forward now. They were dragging me down so much I didn't even realize it. So time to deal with the fives. Time to deal if you've just been sort of not addressing something. This will be your opportunity to address it, and not in the closure way, but making sure you've really shut the door to it, and putting an end to it again by the blocking, the stop monitoring, not allowing them to monitor. Maybe you just want to get off social media for a while and just so they don't know what's going on. They can't keep tabs on you, and just get some distance and space. All right, Leo, that's what's coming out for you. Again, you might there might be some sort of connection with the Cancer reading, not sure. But thank you, and I'll see you at the next video. Take care.